the one that wears the trousers in this relationship. You haven't said anything.
I don't wear the trousers. I've never had no colour.
Why is he calling you evil? Why is she evil?
Because every time I just want a little bit of time with my father. She's always there.
They're both stratters, aren't they?
I don't know where he starts and she ends.
No, I don't. It's that's not true.
He's a donut, and he Adam.
That's got nothing to do with me. I've never stopped him. No, I haven't. No,
Well,
and I
a couple of
wouldn't.
months ago, I wanted to go out for a talk in the car with just me and you. She wouldn't allow it.
That guy is 28-year-old.
I've never heard about that.
When the last time you ever went
When I come back from my sister's.
That's your kid, the kid
He wants to go for a talk with his dad in the car. He's 28-year-old.
I didn't leave him.
And he's on drugs and he thinks it's his dad's fault.
Does this job? Why the bloody hell didn't
Oh,
you
he's a
take him
prat.
away and have him with you? Why didn't you bring it up?
Dad's a prat as well, though. He's a prat. They're both prats.
That's all I need to know, isn't it? You haven't been a father. I have been a father to
Has he been a father?
He hasn't.
Loads more to this, by the way, after the break. More of this family. Don't go anywhere. Right back.
He hasn't been a good father. I once nailed my lad to a cross. He'll never be his father. He'll never be his father. Because that other guy who's not a very good father, he's his father.
I can't even believe how similar we are.
Can you believe whatever he said?
Slingo Boom sponsors the Jeremy Kyle Show.
I don't know what Slingo Boom is.
That's it. You can do it. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Come on, you can do it.
You can do it. There we go. There we go.
I just think you can handle it.
All right, dude. They all do look inbred. You're right. It's a Jeremy Kyle thing, isn't it? Where they all rattle each other's mums and dads and sisters. There was one on yesterday, and the woman had married her cousin, or going out with her cousin. And mum were on to defend that. Weird. A soldier, get soldier, I'm not a soldier. Ooh. I've done. I don't even know what this guy's on for. What's he come on for? Because, right, his dad has had not a right lot to do with him. He don't even like his dad. So you'd have thought he'd be happy that he's had naught to do with him. He tried to borrow 40 quid off him, and his dad didn't give him it. And they had an argument. What are they on for? What is the outcome of it? He don't like his dad, so why is he on it?
Hello to those of you watching this the other way.
So there you go. Nuts. Anyway, we'll be back on in a minute. I like it best when there's a DNA test or a lie detector. They're the best ones. Tidy my mess up.
What is your favourite Haribo Star Mix?
Shh, shush now. PZZ. What are you up to? I have no idea. I can't watch it. I end up pulling my hair out. It's great. Is this not a reminder for everybody to get jobs and work hard? I think this is. You watch this and you think, I don't want to be one of these. When I'm sat doing my paperwork first thing in the morning, I put it on and have it on in background. So I'm sharing it with you.
Discover the mysteries of turmeric. The Wonder Spice is better than half price. So better hurry. Big deals better than half price.
Magic.
Being the nation's favourite something is an honour to wear with pride. Jim makes the nation's favourite sausage, but keeps it all in.
Oh, speed skate. I like speed skating. It's not my favourite winter Olympic sport, though. Excuse me. My favourite winter Olympic sport has got to be the excuse me, the snowboarding, like on the racetrack thing where there's like 4 at a time. I love that. And the toboggan thing, what do they call that? Skeleton one. Curling, can't bear it. Can't bear it. Have you seen today? Somebody has been caught doping in curling. What is that about? What is the benefit of doping in curling? It's a nonsense thing, isn't it? Doping in curling. Doping in curling. That's mental. It's like doping in wanking. Bloody doping. I don't know why they don't do. Why don't they do the steroid Olympics? Let's see how fast you can really run. Ian's on Jeremy Kyle show now. See if you Usain Bolt can beat the guy who's totally off his box on drugs.
You ain't his father. You'll never be his father. And you haven't been, have you? I don't admit.
And now he's arguing that this guy that's just come on is not his father. The guy who hasn't been a very good father.
Pardon, is that true? No. Yes, it is. Adam was living with me, and he did have a heroin problem. Did you buy him heroin? Yeah, you helped him with it. Because you've got to take someone. You well, you take him out of the house and take him to rehab and change his lifestyle. So you just made an accusation to your brother that he supplied your son with drugs. Is that true? No. Have you ever taken drugs? In the past, yeah. So you're here to say, look.
So the guy who took drugs come on to argue about this other guy who's taking drugs. That's what is the point?
Because of the way he treats everyone.
What do you mean by that? Tell us more.
It's all, and I mean nobody. He's been married so many times I've lost count, but he's always been divorced.
Strange. I've only been married 3 times. You know, this is my been married. So how can you lose count? Can you only count to 2 each time? How many kids?
Yeah, heroin problems. Surprise. It sounds like that other guy locked him in a caravan to try and cure him of his heroin problems. But
so you got 2 kids. You couldn't count to 1 because you haven't been a father.
Obviously, that didn't work.
Your brother said it, your son said it. You could have done more.
Right, let's do my emails.
But we have had a relationship. We used to go play pool. We used to go. Have you done enough?
Have you done enough?
Oh, so why wouldn't you let him stay? Oh, sorry, your wife wouldn't let him. Oh, excuse me, it's got nothing to do with Joanna. What's she doing here then?
Well, now he's blaming new wife. Fuck me, she's a good-looking bird, isn't she? Bloody hell. Never stopped him staying at our house.
Yeah, I've had enough of that. What? You treat him like your own son, he hates you. He hates you. Why'd you hate her?
Got a bit of a cold today.
Well, why don't you let him speak then? Because she's twisted. She's always up all the time. She can't go nowhere. Seriously, she's got to go everywhere with him. No, I don't. Don't get no time with him. No, I don't. They wouldn't even come out. Did she come and play golf with us? No. Did she come to the pool room where we played pool? No. So if all of those things are true, we've heard that. It was always there.
God, there's some thick fuckers on here, isn't there? Now we should bring in other guy's wife out.
It's not.
Oh no!
My mum.
Shut.
Oh, it's Dad's sister. That's who it is.
Yes, you do, Joe. Yes, you did, because over there, right, I had to
sit up with my mum all night because she took all her tablets.
No,
And she had to go down to the hospital. Doctors at 9 o'clock in the morning to get my mother's tablets back.
Have you ever taken her tablets?
I have in the past, yes.
So,
Do you not think...
God almighty, look at state on Jenny.
Everybody on this stage has judged everybody, and not one person has said, how can we help this kid?
See you later on PC. Z.
Jeremy.
That's why we come here. I want to get him help. I want my son back the way he was when we used to.
Move a little bit for me, Dad. This is a video of your crack. She says it's a crack den at the back of the house.
Yeah, that's all my beer cans, there's my crap.
That's where you take your drugs?
In the shed, yeah. Appalling.
Whoa,
Right, let's
he's a
start with this
scruffy
video.
git, isn't he?
Disgusting and appalling. How long has this been going on for?
Yeah, well,
No, truthfully.
crack cocaine for about 6 months.
Where'd you get the money from? Did you nick it?
Sometimes, yeah. I have done.
Shoplifting?
No.
What then?
I pinched them off my granddad not so long ago.
Adam's a dickhead, isn't he?
You expect me to sit here?
He stole it off his granddad for his heroin. And
Your granddad? That's disgusting. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you say to him?
whoa, look at Jenny, flipping Nora.
That his own grandson had stolen off him for drugs.
I don't know. He didn't tell me. He told his granddad what he'd done. But he didn't tell me. I didn't know.
What do you
God, Jenny's only 40, you know.
What's your view of this, Jenny?
I think it's a pan calling the kettle black. As you might have said. You know, I just wished they'd all turn the lives around.
You want real help from him, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get Graham on the Jeremy Kyle show.
I don't, did Kerry Louise Muff come in? You got to type in the little chat box outside of outside at YouTube channel. They sound like they come from where you come from.
And
if you're in
about alcohol this morning when we did your assessment, and you know everybody knows
boring Graham
use alcohol for different reasons.
trying to save the world.
Use it just to unwind after a stressful day. Some people use it to get
Chuff
drunk.
is that
Other
shit.
people, as is your case, they use it to cope with past life experiences. Okay, so it's a way of coping, and that's what you've done for many years now. Okay, so now that you've used to cope for the last 4 or 5 years has come to an end. So how do you cope if you stop drinking? That's what you're saying.
Graham's boring. He's boring thing on show. Trying to help everybody. Moron. What he should be doing is he should come on and say, have a fight. Have a fight if you want. That'll sort it. Winner's right one.
How are you going to cope?
Answer that.
So he's not just using drugs, he's using alcohol as well, which is fair enough.
Very quick question.
It's all right,
is
isn't
it
it?
fair, please God, you agree with me, is it fair to blame his past life and his family on the stuff he's putting in his system?
No, it's not fair to blame his past life. It's his fault. It's his fault. His dad is a prick, but he's a knobhead, isn't he? So, what time is it?
Let's get some reality. Excuse me one second. Move there. We take this to go. Shoot the family. Stop your arguing. Look at this, especially now. Look, you concentrate on what you're doing.
Adam in the clinic today.
Boring doctor on now. We had him.
For 13 years has been heavily abusing cocktail of drugs. Heroin.
And this doctor's a liar as well. He never says, he never comes on and says, do you know what? To say he's taken all these drugs and had all this booze and he lives a terrible lifestyle, the guy's in good shape. He never says that.
You can see on the examination why I'm so worried. His mouth is showing severe signs of dehydration. His teeth are rotting due to the acid from this alcohol. He's getting oral infections such as thrush, which is as furring as the tongue.
He's got thrush.
You can see his liver is inflamed and how much pain he is when I press on that. That's because his liver's having to work overtime to clear this alcohol. Without a doubt, Adam is one step away from liver failure.
It's one step away from liver failure.
Heroin and now the cocaine, as well as the cannabis, is making his lungs of someone who is 77 and not 27. Adam, you need to stop, and you need to stop now.
He's lying. He hasn't got the lungs of a 77-year-old. And now Adam's crying, the big baby.
Give him a hug. Why are you not?
Give him a punch him in the face as a doorknob. You don't want an hug. It's a fucking job. Lovely pen collection. Look, I found my old phone. How good is that?
Well, I tell you what, everybody, I'm going to do something for you, and I'm doing it. I'm doing this for your.
Switched it on yesterday. It still works.
When I ask you that question, the response should be, "I can't cope." When I stop,
He can cope. There's no up with him. He's just a smackhead and a druggie.
I keep revisiting that place, okay? And I continue to use drugs and I continue to use alcohol. Today is a massively important day because today you will get an intervention that will help you cope.
Gonna send him to that guy's house, that guy's place out there who looks after them all. Pathetic.
Right, we're gonna change your life, but actually we can't. If you throw this back, that's absolutely fine. They'll continue warring and blaming each other, and you will not see your kids, and you will die. And I've said that to people, and they don't believe me. Now,
Jeremy Kyle says he's gonna die.
Come on, mate. Now.
He's got kids, I think he said.
Take this for what it is. We are going to work with our friends at PCP, the excellent Perry Clayman. We are going to offer
Perry Clayman, that's his name.
as I said to you.
Another do-gooder. What they should do is just lock them all in a room and let them beat the smack out of each other.
Listen to me. Graham's coming as well. I meant what I said. As clearly as you can, what we're offering this young man today.
So, Adam, I'm here to offer you 12 weeks residential rehabilitation at PCP in Chelmsford. That's the Perry Clayman project in Chelmsford, where we're going to
The Perry Clayman project
deal with your crack cocaine addiction
in Chelmsford. You wouldn't want to live there, would you? You want them knobheads living next to you?
It's not easy. It's a process. It's not just detoxing all the time. And it's amazing. I know Graham's worked hard to do this. Do you want this opportunity? I do. But you know what?
I do. You ain't
going to get this offer anywhere else, okay? I'm going to that car with him. You could come out here, you could say goodbye to your family, but I'm warning you right now. Come here, because this is the most important person. Do you want him to do this?
Of course, I do, definitely.
12 weeks. Residential.
Oh, poor Jenny, the wildered out into cold. They'll leave her out there, won't they now?
You get there, darling. I love you. Don't forget that.
There's many people in your family that have stuff like this.
God, wheeled her outside in a wheelchair. Look at her freezing her tits off, look.
Take responsibility. Say goodbye to your dad.
Down near her knees.
You're going to do this, you all right?
We'll sort that out, okay? Don't worry about that.
We'll sort that out.
Did you hear what I said? It's for 3 months, okay? This is not about you detoxing, okay? This is about dealing with your past life, the situation that you referred to, all of those things. This is a long journey for you, yeah? So you've got to stick at it. It's not
Poor Jeremy Kyle has to pay for all these dopies to go and get cured of drugs when they know what it's going to do to them before they start it. Poor Adam. He's such a dozy lad. Right, last 10 minutes. It better be a lie detector or a DNA test, because today's been dreadful. You know, I nearly finished my paperwork now, and then I can get on to my real life. Dad's still a useless git in here though, so that don't change there, did it?
Back after this break, don't go anywhere. Is it easier not to find out in case you got bad news? You told my team you'd be heartbroken.
Yeah, he is a good lad, and I would love to be his potential sister.
The DNA test is over.
It's the DNA one next. They're the best ones, aren't they?
I still love you.
I still love you. Who's in now? Nobody's chatting, look.
This dirty town needs a hero. Do not fear.
Shall I tell you what's happening in Evan today? I'll give you a schedule. Okay, we've got work to do. Loads of work. At 12 o'clock we've got a delivery. shed loads to do off that. Oh, wow. Into YouTube. Na, 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 na.
Stella is just a hot mess. Penelope lives in a utopian world where there's no hate. We may as well be saying using our body to create choose a failed movie star. She had dreams of Hollywood.
See, Kerry is watching lot, but she doesn't know how to work YouTube.
I'd like a bar of chocolate, please. It's for my mum.
You change.
Yep, so it's DNA tests next, so it's worth staying on for. No, that weren't called Le Clap, was it?
How does Steve make his mates jealous of his cooking skills?
Nobody cares.
Answer: he adds a squeeze of lime and fresh coriander to deliciously healthy corn pieces and makes them a Thai green with emerald colour.
Yeah, so in break, let's do. I think this is going to be a regular feature now. So I think in the breaks, I'll do news. I will have a chat about that. So let's do the news today, which there's only one thing in the news today, and it's not the riots after Wigan beating Man City, because I watched it and it was nothing. There's only one thing in the news today: people in curling getting caught taking drugs. Is that just not absolute nuts? People in curling getting caught taking drugs. Right, just 10 minutes left, and then I'm switching off because I've got shitloads to do. So you need to pull your finger out and
fighting for her relationship with Kate. We're asking Corey's partner Lamachia
and get signed up on here so that you can see what's going on and you can chat.
25 years on, find out why James Borger's mum is still demanding justice for her son. That's this morning, 10:30.
You let yourself go a bit.
You're breathing it.
You left yourself go a bit.
Slingo Boom sponsors the Jeremy Kyle Show.
Are DNA doubts ruining your relationship? Is an ex refusing to accept paternity? If you're 18 or over and you'd like to be
I think this lags a little bit, doesn't it, on YouTube?
Plus your name to 63334. Text plus 25 pence plus one standard rate message.
Oh, not a bit. Looks like it lags a fair lot.
456 calls plus 25 pence plus network access charge.
Come on, Jeremy Kyle, pull your finger out.
DNA results of potential brother Nathan. Now, 10 years ago, she tracked down a potential brother, and Kim says the pair have formed a strong sibling bond, but she still has nagging doubts over whether they're half siblings at all. It's a big, big day for this lady, and a difficult story. We'll do our best to explain it. Kim is next on the Jeremy Kyle Show that way.
Kim's next on Jeremy Kyle Show. She's tracked down her brother. She doesn't know whether it's really her brother. So she wants DNA to find out whether it really is or not.
Kim, 27, here with potential brother Nathan and potential uncle David. Can you just explain for people watching here and at home the story? Because from a young age, there were two potential dads. That's what you were told.
Yeah, I've always been told, obviously, there's a possibility between two people.
How do you deal with that when you're told that growing up by your mum? She goes, well, I don't know, your dad is, there's two. Do you get angry? Do you accept it? What?
I accepted it. She was always a good mum.
You will accept it, won't you? Because it's your mum, but like,
she was a good role model.
she don't know whether it is or not,
You know what? That's the
which means she's shagging two blokes at the same time.
Throughout my teenage years.
Now, one of the potential dads you saw, didn't you?
Yeah, I did meet him a couple of years, on and off, up until being about 13, 14. He lived quite far away, and I visited him, met up, and we had conversations about a DNA test and things like that.
But nothing materialised?
No.
The other potential father,
Yeah.
Nathan's dad, sadly, Dean.
Yeah.
You never got to meet him. What happened? How did you find out? Because he passed, didn't he?
Yeah, my mum did tell me that he passed away. Told me that he passed away.
That was Dean.
Yeah.
Potentially your dad. Again, you hear that. You hear that potentially the guy that was your dad, you might never have met if you discovered today.
Yeah.
Sad, isn't it?
Difficult to handle as well, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm thankful that obviously he's got family. He's got Nathan. He's got his brother.
Well, his brother David is here today. Just to explain from a DNA point of view, one of the advances that has happened over the years, certainly since we started doing the show, was that there are strong enough traits for us to be able to sometimes get a very close relative. And you can't get closer than a brother. So David came and he agreed to do DNA. My question, though, is a little bit different to that. Nathan, you discovered on my greatest thing, Facebook, 10 years ago.
I have
great
got
things about Facebook, I have to say that.
400 emails to get through today.
To want definitive proof. There's Nate. Why so long?
I think because we just always had a really good connection, and even if it come back that we wasn't related or anything like that, he's a really good lad, and he's done.
Is it almost like?
It doesn't matter either way. He's always going to be a part of my life.
But is it easier not to find out in case you got bad news? You told my team you'd be heartbroken.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, he is a good lad, and I would love to be his potential sister. I would love that.
You said the minute you saw him, you knew that you said to my team, we're related.
Yeah.
Why?
We've just got the same mannerisms and the same morals in life, and I think we do look a little bit similar. Obviously,
I think Nathan's in back crying. That's a bit sad, isn't it? Sad. All right. So you're on. What are you watching on? Because you type in your messenger, your messages, right? Look,
is your potential uncle.
got your messages that I'm sending you on Twitter.
But first of all, potential brother. Your dad. That's my director being creative. First time for everything. You know, I asked him to do something like this the other day, completely ignored me, dead to off his own back. I think a round of applause to the director for that. Still losing his job at the end of the day. Really appreciate you putting your trust in us to do this. We've done it as thoroughly as we can. We'll get your potential brother out. Thank you, Kim. Nathan's on the Jeremy Kyle show, that way.
Nathan's on now.
Nate, welcome to the show. It's nice.
Poor Nathan, he's upset.
Is it a day that you've long wanted to happen, but also, as I tried to say to Kim, it would be easier for this day not to come in case you don't get the news? What would it mean if Kim is your sister?
It'd mean the world to me. The absolute world. But
how old were you when you lost your dad, buddy?
3.
How difficult is that? You told my team something I found quite sad, but you said you have no memories of him.
None at all. Not one.
You grew up knowing and being told that he was a family man, he was respected, and he had values, and I won't upset either of you, but how would he have felt about you waiting 9 years to do this? Would he have asked you or begged you or beseeched you to do it quicker?
I think he would have pursued it.
I couldn't say honestly.
What would it mean if she's not?
It wouldn't change anything. I'd just
So look at him.
She's not got the answers she wants.
They're related.
I guess as well, David, his full brother, your uncle.
I've decided.
David?
I think if you're on your phone, I think you have to scroll down
I liked what this
underneath all the suggested other videos, and I think the chat is right down at the bottom of your screen on your phone.
Struggle to deal with my brother's death. We were
I think.
soulmates, kindred spirits, and I want somehow to help create some closure today. Let's get Uncle David on the Jeremy Kyle Show.
Get Uncle David on. Let's have a look at that cameras.
All right, sir. Take a seat. I've always known about Kim.
Yeah. Her mum never. She always said what was what. It was either Andrews or Dean's. She wasn't sure.
Let's cut to the chase. So my brother Dean died. I felt guilty not being there for Nathan.
Yeah.
Why weren't you? Serious question. I like your honesty anyway, but I want to hear it.
I had issues. You know, we both had issues. Me and my brother growing up.
They were on drugs, weren't they?
And when my dad died, when we was younger.
So life repeated itself.
Pretty much, yeah.
When you look at this boy and how he's turned out, and potentially Kim could be his sister, would your brother be proud?
Yeah. He's done well and he's a credit to himself.
You ever told him that?
Yeah. Told him. He knows.
You feel bad for not doing more?
Yeah.
And now you step forward, and I admire you for doing that. If Kim is related, full
who
sister,
is this to?
Will you be more of an uncle to both of them now?
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey.
So what we did in terms of the DNA for people in the audience and again at home, we take a DNA sample for you because of the strength between that and your brother, and that would then, the samples that we take from them, show whether there was a connection. I think everybody else.
Okay, I want it to be brother and sister because they're nice people, aren't they?
Quiet this morning.
Calmer than your man in the middle. David is your uncle. It will mean that Dean was your dad. And it will mean that Nathan is your brother.
250.
The DNA test results show that David. Nath. It's your sister.
It is brother and sister, that's good. That's a nice ending, isn't it? Woo-hoo. I don't know why internet's so laggy and slow today because
I have to say I've read a bit.
There's nobody else in here.
He didn't need to come. He didn't need to admit the problems they'd had. He lost his brother. That knocked you further back, but you've turned it around. And I'm sure it was difficult for Nath growing up.
Yeah.
And I think we have to respect that. And I know how well you've done. And your dad.
Well, it don't matter because the brother and sister are out there, so happy days. And he looks like a nice lad, but the guy who came on looks like he's on drugs, really. So
Uncle Nath.
she's got one of them things tied around her neck, so you can't see her Adam's apple.
Let's help you move forward, knowing that you've got a niece and a nephew.
I've always considered her my niece from day one.
Have you now?
So now?
I've seen a photograph when she was 2 years old and she looked identical to a photograph I had of Dean. I knew she was Dean's, there was no doubt.
No doubt. Dean's crying his eyes out because he's a wet lettuce.
Really?
Yeah.
So who's older?
Me.
Big sister now, mate. You're right, in it. All of that sort. It's really lovely to meet you.
That's it. That's Jeremy Kyle done today. I am forever out of time or something, and you people at home or something, or whatever it says. See you later. What's all that? Right, done. See you later. I'll see the